Hello everyone, Mario the Pieman here for some more Star Trek Online. Now, for those who came in late, we are now trying to take the fight to the Elachi, and they are attacking in numbers all over the place. So we are currently going to intercept an attack as it's happening. This is of course still Commander Drakhara in the RRW Lessus. Lovely Redux. Look at that. Oh, classic design. Noble Proud. I'm actually going to rearrange my HUD a little, just because this singularity panel is getting a bit in the way. So I'll poke it down there. Simple way you can rearrange your HUD. Just it's getting in the way of other things. I'm just checking. I've got no new powers in here. Can't see anything. Not already on the panel. I do have a Nimbus Pirate Distress Call now, but no. Cloaking device is there, yeah, that's fine. Let's kick this mission off. Yes, again, at time of recording, you can see Will Wheaton has now appeared, adding to the long list of guest voices that we've had. I mean, so far you've only really come across Denise Crosby and some Leonard Nimoy, which again is not small potatoes by any stretch of the imagination. Sir, it appears we're too late to prevent the attack. There are still some Elachi ships lingering in the area, and the damaged stations could use our assistance repairing their facilities. So, drive off. I suppose we'll get to see how this ship behaves. It is one of the things I will say, for all I do love the look of it. This ship isn't the most manoeuvrable. That's why when I got it I took the cannons off it. Something this slow with cannons is just asking for you not to be able to damage anything. So here's some Elachi frigates coming up. Should have probably cloaked, but there we go. That's one of the things these Elachi ships do, is they can kind of do a... Now, actually, interestingly, originally, the jump effect was not the spore drive one. It was, you might notice the Star Trek Discovery spore drive effect. They tweaked that in quite a nice way of tying the Elachi in with the kind of mycelial realm in Discovery, kind of explaining how they could jump. It was quite a nice way. Obviously it was kind of retconned in from, because the Elachi in this game turned up before Discovery aired. So that's how long it's been going. But yeah, I thought quite a nice little retcon. Teleport again. That's one that's just about down as well. I should really try to focus on. Now these beams here, I think they wear out shields now, but initially this was because there used to be a crew mechanic in the game, and it's actually one I wish they'd kind of kept. So you used to have just along under your ship's name a crew, and again bigger ships had bigger crews, and the idea was that damage to your ship or certain weapons would incapacitate the crew, and that would slow down, that would reduce your weapon recharge rates, and it would slow down how quickly your ship damage repaired. And I actually thought it was quite a good, quite a fun extra system, because it could mean that if you took a lot of certain types of damage, or if you lost a lot of crew, you might find your ship generally behaving a bit poorer, and I thought it was quite a nice idea. So that's one mining station done, and I'll catch some hydrogen gas on here. Yeah, you can already see the blink in the corner. There's some more Elachi ships. Oh, this time an escort. Still trying to get the frigate, I think. Slogoth escort does actually have, I don't know if we'll see it, it has a very powerful forward weapon. But it does need to charge it. You'll see, hopefully, you'll definitely see it charging at some point. You'll see the Elachi forward weapons charging. But they do have an advantage there you go, that's it charging. Now, if I'm clever, because one of the things when he fires that weapon, his forward shield goes. So that actually gives you, if you can survive, now that'll take out a shield very easily. That weapon can do a lot of damage, but it's something what I used to do is use this. Again, this was another one that required people, but I used to use the boarding party shuttles effectively as sort of point defense system, for want of a better word. Because yeah, you could use them and they would actually catch the kind of crescent beam that comes out of the Slogoth escort, or in fact the Mombash battleship you might have seen creeping into the side of my science ray there. Both of those ships, that kind of big blast that they could do actually could actually be absorbed by a shuttlecraft, so that would allow you to stay there right in front of them, get your free shot, but without taking the damage. Now these ones are quite formidable, because what they can do is they can spawn support craft. There they are. Help regenerate its shields and whatnot.
Right shield's failing.
This was quite tricky, although first time I tried it I was trying to keep the cannon setup they'd initially given me, and yeah, it's not doing that. So I should clear out some of these support craft really. What this one is getting good at is getting the hits in while keeping my exposed shield on its side. Never tried this big powerful crescent beam weapon though. As you can see, I'm trying to punch through his shields. I actually configured the ship particularly. It's actually sitting in average. Oh, we've got to go to the Koth system now, they're under attack. Okay. Well, let's go then. I should have picked up that magnesite, but next time. Now, this jump is straight there, or will I have to fly? They'll actually seem to be massing around the Rakoth system. There's a space station populated by photonic beings in orbit around the planet. If we head there immediately to catch a few more ships. So yes, we are actually going to have to fly through real space. That's exciting. This is part of, I don't know if I've shown you the R&D system. It is what you use, it's crafting basically. Now I could craft new weapons. I actually don't do much of the crafting, but I do like to have these maxed out for when they're needed. This research project is something you can start pretty much once a day. It takes 20 hours to cool down, and as someone pointed out, it is the slowest way to do R&D, but it requires the least attention, which a lot of people, which has its benefits. Again, a lot of people say no, just keep crafting stuff. You know, craft extra phasers or even just components, and use that because it's a much faster way. For the time you spend crafting, as in the hour time, you get a lot more crafting XP from it. However, for that I would say yes, but I'm actually not doing anything, so I'm, you know, I set those going. Yes, my crafting XP grows more slowly because I'm not actively crafting, which kind of makes sense when you think about it. But if I was actually actively doing something, yes, I do deserve more XP. But for something that just ticks along without, it took me what, a couple of seconds there. I have to go with that.
This is Administrator Morgan of the Rockhole Station. We are under attack and need assistance. We have had no response to our hails. The attackers are targeting our communications and sensors, but if they hit our computers, we could lose our entire population. If you're getting this message, please help us.
This is the RRW list. This, we're on our way, Administrator. What's the situation? Kenny just told us that.
It's a mess. These attackers are stealing vital components, including our supply of mobile emitters. We are peaceful. We have almost no defenses. If
see the
this
hologram.
keeps up, we'll lose our computer core, and everyone here will be gone.
Understood. Moving into engage. Oh, that looks... Again, this game is old, but that's quite pretty with the station there. Right.
Target's shields have failed.
We're doing some form of hit and run. Sorry, I can't keep locking the latch. They keep warping out too quickly. If I had to guess, I'd say they're using these tactics because they're afraid the photonic beings on the station will try to infiltrate their systems and seize control of their vessels. We need a way to pin the ships down. Kind of graviton or work dampening field to stop the ships. What about using the station itself? The station has limited defense and the latch have already damaged their arrays. A network of satellites intended for subspace stabilization and boosting the station's sensor range. There's no bothering with it. So we're going to reconfigure a subspace. What she said. Reconfigure stations to create a subspace net thing. Quite a neat thing of not just making it. I mean, we'll end up just having shoot, but doing this kind of hit and run idea. Where's the other satellite? There she is. There she is. Weird that they're all ignoring this big battle cruiser that keeps appearing. We've linked warp capabilities. Warp capabilities. Ships in the field are retreating to the edge. Your attackers are warping into the edge of the field. But now I'm guessing they can't run away. I don't know, they still can. I'm guessing we have 3 waves of Elachi to deal with. Slug of it. We took out our forward shields entirely. I don't think I destroyed that ship. I think I actually got attacked by a boarding party shuttle that disabled some systems. But I'll take the alkaloid, not alkaloid. You can see it's not got the fastest turning circle of the ship than you wouldn't expect. A big ship. Some frigates for this one. Yeah, that knocks out the bridge off for ability. The main annoyance of that is trying to regain your weapons lock on the one that you were working on. And you're going to start spend a lot more time slightly wearing down shields on the infantry bar somewhere else. So teleport jumping is a bit annoying. What's the bet? What are you guys betting on a Mombash battleship for the third one? These cluster torpedoes can be annoying. Romulans actually have a similar one with I believe they have tractor beams on them. I don't think it works, that's why I use my fire at will. Just see if any of this is worth keeping afterwards. Oh, there's a crafting a tech upgrade. No, not 2 escorts. Well, did not expect that. We will come around. Now, I don't actually use it, something I keep forgetting is our singularity option. We've actually now got a few abilities. We still have a shockwave, which I could have used for those high yield torpedoes if I remembered. We have that one which allows you a small teleport, that one which produces some duplicates, and that one which gives you a temporary hull hit point regeneration. That one's actually really quite handy as well. And probably those two are the two I use the most when I remember they're there. Trying to do this warp plasma dump. I don't know if you've used that one before. You've seen me use that one before. It's traps ships in it. It's quite a handy one when you've got, particularly when you've got a fast manoeuvring. And these ones aren't particularly fast, but stops them getting in the way. Downside, of course, we're using that plasma shockwave there is it's still at 20 seconds before it'll even start charging.
Right shield's failing.
Oh, he's launched his boarding parties again. Should have actually put some of that into the shields, but well, Singularity is charging again.
Target's shields have failed. Four shields failing.
That's what the boarding party shuttles do. Keep all the engines temporarily offline there. There is a fifth one of these we get Singularity powers, which boosts the weapons. Again, can be quite useful.
The attacking ships are breaking away. You've driven them off.
Yes, I have.
I can't thank you enough. I think we'll be able to keep our systems running on backup power until we can get some spare components. Without your intervention, everyone here would have been doomed.
Ah, well.
We won't forget this. I promise.
I need to follow the trail of those ships, Administrator. One of the ships appears to be leaking tacky, and I think follow their trail. Make it so. Done enough damage here? Yeah, let's leave the system. Our attacking on trails leading to the Teferi system. There's a neutral space station in orbit. Previous pattern indication the ship will regroup with other vessels. We may be able to catch them. No, let's give it a go. I like the way the Elachi have kind of, it feels like we've leveled up enough to fight them. I do like the way they've kind of been depicted as a big bad that we've had to, that we couldn't fight at the start, but now we're in our big double D to Redux. We can begin to take them on. Candle in a hurricane, the metal cover of Candle in the Wind.
I don't know how you found out about this attack, but you arrived just in time.
I'm clever.
Long-range sensors indicate that the Elachi are massing for an attack. The first
She's
wave
neutral.
will
Why
be
is
here
she in
at any
uniform?
moment.
We received intel from an outpost in the Drakhara system. What's your status?
We're picking up incoming ships on our sensors, and their weapons are armed. This isn't a military station. We don't have the resources to hold off an invasion fleet.
Scramble your shuttles for local defense. Tell them to engage the frigates, keep the enemy ships separated. We'll handle the battleships.
Acknowledged. Thank you for anything you can do. Launching shuttles now. Elachi ships incoming.
But we should aim for the escort then. Although I reckon we'll end up dealing with everyone, but I like the idea that they've thrown in this feature with the space station sending us shuttles. Say, I reckon I'll end up fighting the escorts as well. But should probably do something with the shields there. Oh, I wonder why that's happening. It's a shadow against the nebula. It's quite cool though. Battleship. But they do behave like Eurofighters, so they don't have upgrade.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target shields have failed.
See if I can show you this shuttle catching this crescent beam. No, didn't work. Possibly it's something they have fixed.
Left shield failing.
Quite a few escorts here. Remember what that actually does.
Target shields have failed.
Sadly, this is more attrition than anything with this ship. It's not the most powerful weapons on it.
Target shields have failed.
What's worrying is either I've missed something or this is only the first wave. That was him effectively doing the boarding party shuttle trick. Me there.
wave on the way. Reinforcements incoming.
Rear shields failing.
Second wave incoming.
Yeah, so I'm picking up all the stuff they dropped.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Hopefully holding him still though. You can see that's recharging his shields, but
Rear shields failing.
well, I'll call in my favour. Handy thing that you get from the Nimbus mission is this pirate distress call. So they're building their shields up, and they're also attacking the enemies, so it's good to have friends.
Target's shields have failed.
And the last one coming up. Still got a shuttle left helping me as well, that's very handy. High yield torpedo didn't yield too much. Keep that shield. Warping out the system, where could it be going? I don't know, not here.
You and your crew are heroes.
Ah, thank you.
Without your help, many more lives would have been lost today.
Oh, you're welcome, Naval. Receiving a transmission from Recall Station.
This is Administrator Morgan from Rakol Station. Apologies for breaking in like this.
Well, I'll forgive it.
We intercepted a transmission from the Elachi to the Tal Shiar, and we've just now been able to translate it. The Elachi are gathering their forces for a huge assault on the Re system. If they're still organizing, you might be able to get there in time to help defend the system.
Oh, thank you. A large colony, we should notify Carrick immediately. Yeah, this is our chance to get ahead. So I quite like that. For all that the missions are a bit repetitive, the feeling of running between different events, you know, kind of having a feeling of chasing.
After so many hit-and-run raids, I'm impressed that you managed to get ahead of the Elachi and save the station at the Tefri system. Based on what you've uncovered, we think the Elachi are planning a strike at the Re system. I'm coordinating a last-minute defense, and I want you involved.
Oh, okay.
I'll contact you when we're ready.
Right, okay. Ooh. My unique weapon. What do I actually need? Probably a standard phaser actually.
Greetings.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've been tracking the Elachi attack fleets throughout the quadrant, and the location of their next invasion is the Re system.
I know, I told you that.
We have a chance to get ahead of them this time, rather than just cleaning up the mess and counting the missing. Get there immediately, and put a stop to their assault.
So the next one will be a shuttlecraft mission, so that will be
Greetings.
interesting for you guys to see when I next do it. But that's all I'm going to do for the moment. As always, first off, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this and my inane prattling through it. If you did, please like and subscribe. If you want to comment, you can do so in the comments. You can contact me at Twitter at Pieman70. Either is good, but and obviously if you enjoyed this video and stumbled across it randomly, there's many more Star Trek Online videos and much more other stuff on the channel, so all that is available to you. But once again, it just remains for me to say thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. But until then, bye for now.